my name is King Zeus and welcome to the channel. So what I'm doing now is live streaming in the training rooms. So the matches between MS-9 versus WWN-E. So I'm doing this because Ascent tournaments have went into a technical difficulty, and in the meantime I do not know when Ascent tournaments will be up again. But yep, so now let's look at what's happening over here. So the map is Naval Frontier, and it's a tier 10 mode, Supremacy. And let's look at the scores. It's 1-1 over right now. Right, and now you're joining me live, and we are gonna go into the third match and see what happens right now. Okay, interesting lineup from MS-9 and also WWN-E. Let's look what you're bringing. You're bringing a mouse, IS-7, Deathstar, Batchat 25T, AMX-50B, IS-7 and IS-4. Right, on team WWN-E, you're bringing an Object 140, IS-4, IS-7, IS-4, Object 268, IS-4 and IS-7. Right, let's see how everything is going. Okay, and here we go. Okay, the map is Naval Frontier. Both teams have tried different tactics so far. What will WWN-E do this time around? Okay, will they go into base A and base B, or will they head towards base C? The same question can be asked for team MS-9 right now. Okay, let's see what WWN-E are doing, and they're gonna head towards base C. Very interesting. Base C, and Object 140 is gonna go into base A. I'm not sure. Let's look at the Batchat from MS-9. He's gonna go into base B right now. And yep, he's capping it right now. And will he be able to cap it in time? I'm not sure. Okay, the AMX-50B is providing overwatch for the Batchat, and he's in a lovely position, and the Batchat gets resetted. Okay, and now let's look. MS-9 and the IS-4 from WWN-E are facing off over here. Okay, so it's a 3-on-3 here, but it's gonna be a 5-on-3 over soon. Okay, the mouse is pushing up. Batchat manages to cap the base B, and yep, so MS-9 are in the lead on capture points. Let's look over here closer. Okay, IS-4 versus IS-7. Mano a mano is going hard down over here. Base C is contested by both sides. Huge shot into the IS-7 of Battle Hardened of Anap. And yep, he's backing off right now. He has no support. The most effective support from him is the lean in his IS-4 over there. And let's look at what this double IS-7s over here at the top is doing. Anap goes down though in the meantime. And yep, let's look at this. This IS-7 is running away because he's being pushed on by 2 enemy tanks. And what's happening right now? Let's see the Object 140. He's flanking around to base A, and will he cap it, or will he continue? Oh, he has a chance to kill the FE215B 183 right there. Will he? Yep, he takes the shot, but it doesn't kill the Deathstar, and the Batchat is coming up. Okay, he abandons the cap. Object 140 is running now, and let's see what's happening at the rest of the map. Okay, right now WWN-E have the advantage in tanks, and they're pushing right now. Let's see what's happening. Yep, let's look at the perspective of this IS-4, and let's go and see. Lean is backing up. He's being driven into a corner. Huge double tap set for 700 damage into him right now. Okay, the WWN-E, the IS-4 is pushing up, but he gets struck by the mouse. He's gonna take out the Deathstar, or will the Deathstar take him out? We'll have to see. And the IS-4 takes him out. Okay, Lean is over there all on his lonesome against how many enemy tanks? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can count right there, guys. It's more than a gangbang over here. 5. Okay, and the IS-4, the AMX-50B takes out the IS-4. It's a consolation, but let's look at. Okay, the mouse is fighting against 2 tanks right now. Object 268 is gonna put a shot into him pretty soon, or will it be the IS-7? Yep, the IS-7 takes him out. Okay, and now who are we down to? Let's look at the MX-50B. MX-50B went for a reload, but he's not gonna make it in time. Will he get shot? Who will put the shot into him? We'll just have to find out. And the Object 140 takes the MX-50B out, and all that's left is the Batchat. Batchat is running. He's spotted, and yep. Even though MS-9 have took 2 bases, but they are down by 6 tanks. Okay, and will the IS-7? No, the IS-7 misses. Ooh, tracking shot from the IS-4 over there. This Batchat is in trouble. Nope, what happened? Okay, Batchat is trying to take out the IS-4, but yep, he gets taken out in the meantime. Right, very strong performance from WWN-E over there, beating out MS-9. And yep, let's look at the team score. Alright, let's see the Object 268 doing 3.1k damage, followed up by the IS-4 doing 2.9k damage. And let's look at the mouse. The mouse did 2.2k damage, followed up by the AMX50B doing 2.1k damage. And as you can see here, the total damage of each team's 14,870 and 9,655 over here. Right, very interesting battle from MS-9 and WWN-E. Okay, I'll just ready up, and the scores are 1-2. 1-2. Okay, now just let's go and see what's happening over here. Okay, other than that, I'll just go back to the training room and let's check up on if VG Wargaming have responded or not to what's the technical issue with Ascent tournaments. And no, they have not. Right, in the meantime, I'll just wait up. Yep, anyway, hi guys, how's everything going? Okay, we are just waiting for the teams to ready up. Okay, and yep, here we go. Okay, let's see, MS-9, they are bringing, again, pretty much the same lineup. Will they go to base B and A like just now? Will the object, no, they've swapped the Batchet 4 and Object 140. And on WWN-E side, ooh, pretty heavy lineup, Russian bias. WWN-E are going for a Russian bias lineup over here. Okay, let's see what WWN-E are doing. They're heading towards base B and base C, base B and base A. And what is MS-9 doing? MS-9 is pretty much doing the same thing. Okay, the MX-50B going into this position over here, like we saw before, and he spotted. Okay, what's the rest of MS-9 doing? They are gonna go towards base A, base C, I mean, completely ignoring base A. Okay, Object 140 is gonna go into base A and capture it. Look at that, WWN-E pushing straight across. They are not even capping base B. Okay, the MX-50B has seen that and he's running right now. Look at the Death Star. He's trying to run away, but doing a pretty. Ooh, he gets hit from the Object 268 for 600 damage over there. Okay, right now the Death Star was too slow to run out. Object 268 asking for help. Yep, okay, look at that. Two heavy tanks are pushing on him. But the IS-4 and the double IS-4s from these guys are helping. No, the double IS-4s are helping the Object 268 right now. Okay, WWN-E are still pushing. Let's see. Look at that. The double IS-7s and Object 140 are pushing around. And but then this IS-4 in the middle here, CO Kapi, if I'm not mistaken, he's getting shot a lot. Yep, he's the target they are focusing right now. Lean and Reno, they are putting shots into him. Object 140, Object 268 over there, Overwatch. Is he gonna put a big shot? Yep, he puts a big shot into Lean, but takes a lot of damage in return. Let's go and see. Okay, the Object 140 is on the back of the Object 268. He's gonna get taken out pretty soon because but the Object 140 gets huge shot into him. But is he gonna take out the Object? Yep, he takes out the Object 268 and he's a brawl over there. Let's see what's happening over here. MX-50B putting in his shots but missing. Huge brawl over here. The Death Star has come around. Will he put a shot in? No, he's reloading right now. Okay, and his two tanks up for WWN-E, and still again 2 tanks up for for MS-9. I mean, they are tank up. I mean. Okay, it's all even Stevens right now, and MX-50B is gonna get taken out, and he gets taken out by the IS-7 over there. Object 140 putting shots into the back of the IS-7 over here. Okay, and yep, this MS-9 need to do something right now. This IS-7 at the top here is getting focus fired. Okay, let's see. There's a brawl between the Object 140s of both sides. Yeah, but the Object 140 on MS-9 is gonna go down, and he goes down again. Okay, now WWN-E have the gun advantage, they have the cap advantage, and they also have the health advantage right now. It's a brawl over here. Who is left on the side of the MS-9 is this Object WZ-113 and the IS-7 over there. But the Object 113 is good, and he gets taken out right now. And all that's left is the IS-7 of Abnap. Okay, let's see how he's doing over here. Not too well, I suppose. Okay, the IS-4 is calling for help, and the Object 140 is coming around. And yep, the object 140 bounces, and and they say that the object 140 was nerfed. It wasn't at all. And yep, okay, and WWNE take this second round again. So good job to them. And now the score will be 3-1 to the side of WWNE. Right, other than that, let's look at the scores. And yep, IS-4 on WWNE doing 3.1k damage, followed up by the IS-7 doing 2.8k damage, and lastly we have the Object 268 doing 2.2k damage. And on MS-9 side, we have WZ-113 doing 3.4k damage, followed up by the Object 140 doing 2.9k damage, and lastly we have the IS-7 Battle Hardened doing 1.5k damage. Right, really impressive stuff from both teams right there. Let me just ready up, and yep. Let's see how things are going. Everything's going good. Let's go to my channel. Just a moment, guys. I just need to check out how everything is going. Yep, okay, let's look at the map again. Is again Naval Frontier, and let's look at the tank lineups. They are bringing a mouse, IS-7, FV215B 183, Object 140, WZ-113, AMX-50B, and lastly we have an IS-4. Okay, on WWNE side, they are bringing Object 140, IS-4, IS-7, IS-4, Death Star right now. So the Object 268 is swapped out for Death Star, and let's see IS-4, and lastly we have an IS-7. Right, very good job from both sides so far, but WWNE coming out the victor in both matches. Right, let's go and see what's happening now. Few more seconds and we are good to go. Right, now let's see what the WWNE will do right now. Will they go to base C? Will they go to base B? Will they go to base A? It's a question of time only. Okay, and what is MS-9 doing over there? They also moving around, spreading out a few tanks. AMX-50B again going to his position over there. Let's look at him. He's putting he gets shot by the Object 140 and tries to put a shot in return, but does not penetrate or misses. I did not see that. Let's go to the other side of the map. MS-9 are pushing up, okay, but WWNE are gonna get into base C first, but the IS-4 has lost a lot of feed points pushing into base C. Okay, let's look at that. The MS-9 is IS-7 is providing overwatch at C, but not so effective. But yeah, WWNE have the kept base C right now, and the points are going towards them. Okay, let's see. AMX-50B is gonna go towards base A, supported by the Object 140. I think. Nope. Okay, the oh, huge hit from the Death Star into the AMX-50B right there. Did you see that, guys? Okay, only 300 damage returned. Okay, not the effective trade over there. The Mini Dora in his MS-9 is spotted right now. He's getting shot. All is happening down here, guys. Actually, it's happening all over the map. Okay, now we look at the perspective of the AMX-50B. He's gonna get base A. Will he? No, he's gonna get shot by the Object 140. Yeah, he gets shot, and now he's a one shot. Huge 500 damage into the Object 140. I think that was the max roll perk. And yep, they're abandoning. AMX-50B is abandoning base A. Let's see. The IS-4 of WWNE is coming to support him. Coming to support the Object 140 on his team. He gets spotted though. Will he get shot by the Death Star? No, who does the Death Star shoot? The Death Star shoots and misses. So right now, what's happening on the other side of the map? Okay, the IS-4s are pushing up. IS-4 and WZ-113, their focus is the IS-4, the lower HP IS-4, yep, and he's gonna go down pretty soon. And they're also capping base C, if you can see. Huge shot from the FV215B 183 into the mouse, doing 1500 damage into the back of the mouse. Okay, AMX-50B goes down, so it's 1-1 on each team, but again, WWNE have the cap points. Let's look at the perspective of the mouse right now. Who is he looking at? He's looking at the IS-4, and he shoots the rock instead. Okay, he's in trouble right now. And yep, he gets taken out from two sides. Okay, let's see now. again advantage into for WWN-E right now. MS-9 pushing, but they are going into a crossfire. Object 140 is brawling with the, Death Star right now, and he's gonna kill the Death Star pretty soon. Death Star is reloaded. He's gonna put a huge shot in, but does he kill anyone? No, he does not kill anyone. Okay, again WWN-E are in the gun advantage right now. Mini Dora in his MS-9. He kills the Object 140, but he's gonna go down pretty soon, and he goes down. Okay, again it's a 2-on-3 battle right now. Object 140. Let's go closer right now. The target is the Object 140 on MS-9 side. He's gonna go down pretty fast. Will he go down? Who will get the kill? I think it's the IS-4. These two IS-7s are focusing this MS-9 guy, and now it's a 3-on-1 situation, and MS-9 are losing it again. 0-0. Okay, a bounce again from the front of the IS-7, and let's see who will get the kill shot. Who will reload first and kill? It's only a matter of time before this guy goes down. And he goes down the CO Kapi in the IS-4, reloading faster than these two IS-7s. Right, pretty strong match again from Team WWN-E, and good try from Team MS-9. Alright, let's go and look at the team score and see what happens. Okay, IS-7 0-0 right over there, doing 4k damage, followed up by the Death Star doing 3.3k damage, and lastly we have the Object 140 doing 2.3k damage. And on MS-9 side we have the Object 140 doing 2.6k damage, followed up by the FE215B 183 doing 1.9k damage, and lastly we have the IS-7 doing 1.5k damage. And as you can see there, over 4k damage done by WWN-E into MS-9 right there. So that's the difference over there, guys. Okay, in the meantime, let's see. I'm not sure, guys, if I want to change team that I'm spectating or not. Nah, I'll just get ready right now. What's happening? Other than that, nothing else, guys. Just getting ready up. Okay, let's so as you can see, the score is 1-4, and they've changed the maps to vineyards or vineyards, depending on how you want to call it. Okay, let's look at the lineup from MS-9. They are bringing a mouse, they are bringing an IS-7, Object 268, Leopard 1, WZ-113, IS-7, and IS-4. No, this WZ-113 was changed to a Chieftain Mark 6. And let's look at WWN-E. They are bringing a Leopard, they are bringing a mouse, they are bringing IS-7, IS-4, IS-7, IS-4, and another IS-7. Alright, let's see what WWN-E can do with this lineup. Man, let's look at their spawn. They'll be spawning from the north side, I suppose. And the Leopard is a very fast tank, so he can go and capture base A, and the rest of the rest of his team can go and push into base B. Base C, and or support the Leopard at base A. We'll just have to find out that. Mouse, most probably he'll be going to base C, but will he be supported by any of his teammates? We'll just have to find out. Anyway, on Team MS-9 side, let's see what they are doing. Okay, Mini Dora is bringing his Object 268, so that will be interesting to see. Other than that, they are bringing a Batchat, so I think the Batchat will go and use engine boost and get into base B first. So it'll be a race to see between the Batchat and the Leo, and see who gets into which base first. And then if the team that manages to capture the base faster, they will have the advantage, and the enemy team will have to make a push, or they'll have to start killing people. So let's see how MS-9 will counter this, and let's see who gets into the bases first. Will it be the Leopard or will it be the Batchat 25T? I'm not sure. Okay, let's see from the Batchat 25T's perspective. And the Leopard is looking pretty close. Nope, the Batchat 25T gets into base A first. Split second there, right, guys? Okay, and now he's capping. Both teams are capping. Okay, let's look at what the MS-9 are doing. The Chieftain and the IS-7 are pushing up into the middle of the map, and MS-9 are focusing on base A. Lean over there in his IS-4, he's pushing up. Mini Dora over here at the back, and let's look at what WWN-E are doing. They're pushing up really aggressively onto base A, and will they get the Batchat? No, the Batchet is running away, but Lin is spotted and also the IS-7 over there is spotted. Let's go into free camp mode and see what's happening. Okay, these two guys. So it's a 2-on-2. It's not really an effective position for WWN-E if they push right now. Okay, it's a 3-on-3, but they need to remember that the object 268 is at the back over there. Oh, actually, look at that. Is a 5-on-4. I believe. MS-9. Let's look at the object 268. Look at his vantage point at the back over here. Yep, not much targets he can get, but hopefully when everything goes down, he will be able to move up and deal effective damage into the enemy team. On the other side, let's look at what's the mouse doing. Okay, the mouse of WWN-E is over here. He's in town. He spotted the Batchet and stopped him from capping. Oh, but the whole brawl is going down over here, guys. Okay, this guy has lost a lot of hit points, and let's see what's happening. Okay, MS-9 pushing up. Actually, I forgot. I didn't see that. Okay, let's look at the WWN-E over here. Okay, Ruler 06 in his IS-7 goes down. He's taken out, and right now WWN-E are pushing up into MS-9. Okay, Lin gets taken out from focus firing. Perfect, beautiful focus firing from WWN-E. Batchet is falling back. Who's the next target? The next target is the object 268 over here. Oh, but as I said that, Nuna in his Chieftain Mark 6 takes out one of the IS-7s on WWN-E. Look at that. Okay, 00 is gonna go down. If he gets, 00 goes down. Who's the next target? The next target is the object 268, but the WWN-E Shio copy in his IS-4 is low, and he's being circled to death by the Batchet 25T. Yep, he gets shot into by the Chieftain, and yep, he's taken out. MS-9 are pulling a comeback right now. Okay, look at that. 4 of these tanks. Oh, but the IS-7 takes out the object 268, but the Chieftain Mark 6 comes and takes out the IS-7 who killed the object 268. So again, it's a 2-on-1 battle. 2-on-1 battle over here in this corner. Let's see what's happening in the rest of the map. Leopard at the back over there. The mouse of WWN-E still on full health, still and pushing up right now, but it's a little too late right now. IS-4 over there, he's gonna get taken out. Let's look at the perspective of the Batchet. Will he put the he puts in a shot, but he's left on 18 hit points. The Chieftain Mark 6 comes in and finishes off the IS-4, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, it's the IS-4. Let's look at the mouse of WWN-E. He's one of only 2 guys left. Yep, he's bouncing and he's angling, and he's doing his job, but it was just a little bit too late. He was too at the back over there. WWN-E really needed the armor of the mouse, but unfortunately it was just too at the back over there at base C. Okay, now it's just left one shot kill Leopard 1, and let's go to his perspective. Who is looking at, and the Batchet 25T is coming up from the back, and he gets taken out by the IS-7 in front of him. Right, really strong comeback from MS-9 over there to win it. And good try from WWN-E, pushing really aggressively, really strongly, and focus firing really beautifully. Let's look at the team damage right now. Okay, on WWN-E side, we have the IS-4 doing 2.6k damage, followed up by the IS-7 doing 2.5k damage, and lastly we have the mouse doing 2k damage. Then on MS-9 side, we have the Batchet 25T doing 3k damage, followed up by the mouse doing 2.9k damage, and lastly you have the object 268 doing 2.5k damage. And as you can see here, guys, the difference in the total damage of each team is around 2000 damage. Okay, let's go and see what's happening next, and let me ready up. Who is Reno? And I'm just ready up, and let's go and see if let's see if the room is still up or not. UI versus. Alright, let's look at it. A pretty interesting lineup. This is the UI Twister Cup members. Yep, Twister Cup members. Except Exotic. I'm not sure about Exotic though. And yep, and let's see. Accurate Shooter, Gravedigger, Storm, XX, Megama, XX. Alright, let's go back to my room and see what's happening over there. The map is Vineyards, and have they swapped points? Swap spawns, I mean. No, they have not. Okay, let's look at the team lineup again. Let's see. MS-9 bringing a mouse, IS-7, Object 268, Batchet 25T, WZ-113, IS-7, IS-4. And let's look at WWN-E. Again, they're bringing the Leopard, mouse, IS-7, 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 IS-7. A lot of IS-7s and IS-4s over there on team WWN-E. Okay, and let's think what to do now. I think WWNE are gonna be again be as aggressive as just now. I hope they do it better. The focus firing, the pushing, and all. I hope they don't lose too much hit points. That's the only way they can win that kind of aggressive pushing. And MS-9, let's see, are they gonna get the? Are they gonna do the same thing? Will the Batchet get the cap before the Leopard one? We'll just have to find out now, guys. Okay, let's see free cam angle. Okay, Leopard using his engine boost right now. He's being serious. Batchet 25T. Is he gonna get inside it? Who gets in? The Batchet gets in first. Right, and then the Batchet is gonna cap it first. The Leopard, I don't know why he was using his engine boost, but he got in later than the previous match. Right, the Reno in is WZ-113. Just now he brought the Chieftain Mark 6. Now it's changed to a WZ-113. He's again at the same position over there. And look at the MS-9 WWN-E again being as aggressive as ever again. They've brought, but MS-9, look at that. MS-9 are stacking 3 tanks, 4 tanks over here again as usual. With the Object 268. Where is the, yep, the Object 268 at the back over there. Okay, the key to WWN-E winning this is by not losing too much hit points. If they call the push, they call the push. Yep, again, yep, he's losing hit points. The mouse puts a shot into the IS-4, IS-7 over there. Okay, what's the mouse on WWN-E doing? He's pushing up into base C. He's pushing up, and let's see, there's a push right now. Is there a push? Nope, Ruler 06 just holding the position over there. And yeah, he puts a great shot into the IS-7 over there. I think low rolls, or he was using APCR to put that shot in. Okay, let's see, rest of the map. WWN-E being so aggressive but losing too much hit points. Let's look at the Leopard over here. What is he doing? He's just switching positions, you know. MS-9 are pushing. MS-9 loses it. The IS-7 makes a huge mistake of and pushes up without needing to. Okay, it's a mouse on mouse battle over here, and let's see what's happening over there. Yep, MS-9 are actually bringing the fight to WWN-E. They've noticed that the WWN-E have bled too much hit points, and they are pushing it right now. Okay, Object 26. But then the WZ-113 gets taken out by the Leopard. Okay, 2-on-1 over here. MS-9 are not really pushing as effectively as they should have been. They are bleeding more hit points than WWN-E. WWN-E have pulled it back again. They've taken out the Object 268 over there. Let's look at the IS-7 of Ruler 06 right now. What is he looking at? Will he take out the IS-7? IS-7 is going to go down, but IS-4 on MS-9 gets taken out. Okay, but then Ruler brings it back. The scores are 4-2 in favor of WWN-E. And look at those 3 tanks coming up to face the IS-7 of WWN-E of MS-9 right there. 3 of these tanks supported by the Leo over there. The Batchet 25T in the back. What is he doing? He's putting shot after shot into the mouse, but is he on a reload? Ooh, he puts a shot into the IS-7 over there, who returns with a HC shot. Let's look. Yep, it's a tick for tack position over there. Okay, now again it's a 3-on-2 situation right now. Let's look who has the advantage. Okay, the mouse goes down, and all that's left is the Batchet. Batchet against this double IS-7s and a Leo. And looks like he's given up. Has he given up? Nope, not really. Yeah, he's just was just a turkey shoot for a WWN-E at that point. The Batchet couldn't really do anything much. Right, really strong performance from WWN-E, bringing back the game. Okay, let's look at the team damage now, guys. Okay, the IS-4 doing 3.3k damage, followed up by the Leopard 1 doing 3.2k damage, and lastly we have the mouse doing 3.3k damage. Okay, on the MS-9 side, we have the Batchet 25D doing 3.2k damage, and we have the mouse doing 2.7k damage, and lastly we have the IS-7 doing 1.8k damage. Alright, let me just go back to the third training room and see what's happening. Okay, anyway guys, I have received official confirmation from the Wargaming staff. Unfortunately, they aren't able to do Ascent tournaments today. They can't fix the problem, and yep. Other than that, we'll just have to postpone it another day.
Dia dah dapat aku je bagi sama je. Dia daripada kiri, dia pakai kiri su tau.
Right, in the meantime guys, okay, let's see, the WWN-E have the game has started while I was away, and let's go into free cam mode and see what's happening over there. Okay, the Batchet 2050 has captured base B, Leopard 1 has captured base A, and MS-9 are pushing up right now. Let's look at the perspective of Ruler 06 in his IS-7. Ruler 06 is in a terrible position over there. Look at those 3 IS-7 tanks. That is the perfect counter for this kind of play from MS-9 over here. And yep, the WZ taking 2 huge hits from the IS-7s over there of WWN-E. Taken another shot. He's gonna go down really soon. He has to drop down. Mouse from the back, coming at the back. He's gonna put a shot into him. This WZ-113 is getting focus fired pretty hard. He's gonna go down very soon. MS-9 are gonna lose a tank very, very fast. And the next target is the IS-7 over of Ruler 07, or 06 I mean. Let's go, and yep, the WZ goes down. WWN-E are pushing up right now. Nope, wrong button. Yep, let's go to his perspective. And yep, I got him just in time before he was about to die. Let's look at the Batchet. What's the Batchet? Batchet is at the back. He's gonna fight with the Leopard, Leopard 1. But yep, he's not. Ooh, he takes a bounce. Batchet gets a rare bounce. Okay, let's see who's supporting the Batchet. The IS-4. IS-4 is supporting him, but the mouse puts a shot in and followed up by the IS-7 to take out the Batchet 25T. Okay, WWN-E are in a really strong position right now. And the IS-7 gets taken out. The IS-7 over there. Let's see what's happening over here. Let's see Mini Dora in his Object 268. He's getting pushed on. He does not have much in the terms of support. He just has to do the best he can. He puts a huge shot into the IS-7, but he's getting focus fired right now. Will he put another shot in? That's the only question that can be answered. Nope, he does not. He bounces and he gets taken out. And who's the last tank alive? The mouse of Koki XXX, Koki XXX of MS-9. He's the only tank surviving on the side of MS-9. But he takes out, who does he take out? He takes out the IS-7. That was an interesting shot. How did he take that out? Wow, really strong performance from MS-9 over there. Okay, let's see the scores. And yep, we have the IS-7 Battle Hardened doing 3.2k damage, further up by the Leopard 1 doing 3.1k damage, and lastly we have the IS-7 doing 2.4k damage. And on MS-9 side, we have the Object 268 doing 3k damage, followed up by the mouse doing 2.5k damage. Lastly, we have the IS-7 Battle Hardened doing 1.8k damage. Okay guys, and yep. Just a moment guys. Yep, nothing else happening guys, and let's just go to my room and ready up. Okay, the maps again is Vineyards, and let's look at the score is 2-6 of WWN-E. Okay, guys, the match has started again. Sorry for that, for the absence. I'm just trying to reply to the comments and see what's happening. And then let's see. Okay, Batchet 2050 has managed to capture the base A, and yep. So let's look at the capture points. MS9 have the advantage in capture points right there. And other than that, how's it going over here? MS9 are pushing up. They're doing the same kind of tactics that WWN-E did to them. But this time the WWN-E are holding back. Why are they holding back? I'm not sure. Before this we saw the match, they were pretty aggressive. Let's look at the mouse in the town. He's getting shot from the guys in the middle of the map. Let's see, let's look at the musketeer. What is he doing? He's at this bush over here. He's gonna go into the town over there, I guess. No, he does not. He just pulls back. And ooh, 0-0 from WWN-E taking a huge double tap from the side. Okay, WWN-E are pushing right now. They're focusing these two targets over here. Let's see. Perspective of Anap in his IS-4, IS-7 I mean. Okay, yep, okay, the mini door takes out the IS-7, but then will he be able to take out? Yep, they able. Okay, so now the score is 1-1. MS9 are in the lead in terms of cap points. Other than that, Batchet 2050 flanking around. Let's look what's happening at the other side of the map. 268 object 268 bouncing off the IS-7 over there. WWN-E, the IS-7 down here. He's down over here. He's getting pushed down by the mouse and the IS-4. Okay, and he's getting pushed down by the WZ. It's like a 1-4 situation over here, and huge 1,000 hit point. Huge 1,000 hit points taken off from the IS-7. Is he gonna get taken off? Yep, he gets taken out by Lean in his IS-4. MS-9 again in the lead. WWN-E pushing up. Let's see what are this IS-7. He's in a really bad position. He has to drop down to help his teammates, but he has to drop down smartly also. Let's look what's happening. Okay, WWN-E, IS-6 in the WWN-E. Who will they focus? Object 268 comes in and finishes 0-0. Batchet 2050 putting in shots, but is not really helping out his team. My free cam mode is not working. Free cam mode is not working. MS9 looks to have this in a bag over there. They've taken out the mouse, and let's look at what this guy is doing over here. Reno Latina in his IS-7. He takes out Renuna in his WZ-113, but it's a little bit too late right now, and he's completely ignoring the IS-7 on his back. He's focusing the mouse. Why is he focused? And he bounces the mouse. Very interesting. Okay, the Batchet 2050 is fighting against the Batchet 2050 of the other side. And yep, they've taken out the Batchet 2050, and now they've taken out the last IS-7 on the WWN-E side. And very strong victory from MS-9 over there. Okay, let's look at the team damage, guys. Okay, the mouse doing 2.7k damage, followed up by the IS-7 doing 2.6k damage. Lastly, we have the IS-7 Battle Hardened doing 1.6k damage. And on MS-9 side, we have the Object 268 doing 3.6k damage, followed up by the Batchet 2050 doing 3k damage, and lastly, we have the IS-7 doing 2.4k damage. And as you can see there, MS-9 doing more than 4,000 damage more to WWN-E. So who only did around 9.7k damage. Okay, so that's about it, I guess, for now. I think I would like to stop. Yeah, I would like to stop. Okay, anyway, I'll be stopping now, guys, because Ascent tournaments has been cancelled, and yep, is getting a bit. I'm getting a bit tired right now, guys. Anyway, to all those watching right now, thanks a lot, and I will be saying thank you to these guys first. Okay, guys. Yep, and that's it. And I'll be stopping in 3, 2, 1.